matchup. 2, 0, and 5. Kill participation in all but one of those kills. Honestly, having a great time here on this pick, making it look good as T1 groupless 4 to push down mid lane. Tier 1 Turbine on the other side is still standing. Orin ulti's not going to find anything but the wave. Baker and Gumayushi having to back up a little bit. Vegas on the play, but there's no wave, there's no play.
The last couple of games we've been seeing carry tops, which means we have also side laners. This game is tanked, so it's a lot of grouping, a lot of fights. Zeka will root up Owner, who will dash away, and it just turns into this 5v5. Neither team has any real side lane pressure.
And as the game gets deeper and deeper, you start to see more of an advantage to the team with the extra range here, with Baker and Guma especially. But it's all about the timing of the engage for DRX.
Beryl did not time that right. They wanted to use hostile takeover on an overcommitment, but T1 read the play, and T1 are 5v4.
You know, you can see the angle Beryl is looking for, right? The surprise ultimate over the top because they need a split-second engage, but Owner jumps on him, knows he has no flash from the last time around.
DRX keep trying to throw spells at T1 to try to force a fight, but T1 aren't getting sucked into it. An Ornal comes out, they back away. A hostile takeover, they try to punish the mistake. DRX I think they're panicking a bit around these mid waves, saying that they need to force the engages, and T1 are just playing at such a range that they can't get the angle.
Exactly. Baker and Guma standing from afar, playing defensively here, and when you have that Karma move speed too from Keria supporting those long-range carries, they're able to keep safe until they don't. When you see a team like this DRX comp explode and win, it is all at once when they get that big engage and completely collapse the opponent team.
All right, let's take another look at how it happened with Beryl's attempted surprise.
So there was a blue orb that went over the wall a second ago as Beryl killed it. So Owner knew he was there and was looking for that play. Despite there was a pink on the ward, Owner gets the kill onto Beryl. We've seen it already around the second dragon, sorry. They keep forcing these engages. Kingen will be fine. Beryl's around, Pyosik taking a base. We'll see if Zeka tries to cross-map the tower.
Tier 1 turret and topside ain't long for this world. Owner and Faker will work together to take that down. They're going to build T1 back up to a very, very modest gold lead. But Zeka's about to get one back just as
and he has TP, so if T1 stay around for too long, once this tower dies, Zeka can TP in and they can look for the 5v5. Here he comes!
All right, TP ready to go for DRX. Pyosik had to ult defensively. There's the shuffle, getting DRX away. They're getting juggled around a lot, but Faker's alone. Pyosik finds him. Faker is down, and Zeka gets the kill. What's next for DRX? They've got a stolen Azir ulti. T1 grouping back up in the top side. They know their opponents may be looking for the Baron.
30 seconds on Faker, he has TP. Does DRX start Baron? Beryl has no flash, no ultimate. Zeka has the shuffle though. He has no flash, but he's looking for T1 lying in wait. They know he's there. They have started it up. T1 need to find a response soon. 15 seconds on Faker.
T1 ready to go. Trying to see if there's an angle. DRX are in the pit, but this is so risky. Owen's ready to try to fight, ready to try to steal. Beryl at 200 HP. Baron at 4,000. Zeka ready to use the stolen ulti. He throws Owner away. The Baron is stolen by Owner in a hero moment. The shutdown of Pyosik, and T1 get it done. Hot pursuit as Beryl will die to Faker.
As the entire world holds their breath, watching, Owner steals the Baron away from the Rend Smite combination. He does it again. He stole the dragon, he steals the Baron. Owner smites are sick.
DRX though, Kingen might be in trouble. Zeus looking for him, Zeka's on the way.
Nicely done from Keria, and from Zeus. Death is just gonna give him another as DRX crumble around the smite steal.
T1 are running away with it now. That's 4 kills despite losing Faker at the start and DRX forcing that Baron. Owner is showing up in this series with the smites against Kalista and the smites from Pyosik. They didn't time it properly and he sneaks his way in despite Zeka trying his best to keep him out.
Oh my goodness. All right, Pyosik fishing around. They want to make something?
They might just find it. Pyosik flashing out of the Azir ulti, staying alive. But man, this game went from neck and neck to T1 stepping on DRX. There is no way to deal with it when Owner is this damn good.
This steal from Owner could be one of the defining factors that makes him win his first World Championship.
And it's similar to the one on Dragon. Zeka this time steals away Azir ult, he pushes him away, and he just flashes over the Azir wall, still gets in there. You always talk about syncing up the timing, picking a number with your Kalista. We Smite and Ren at whatever, 1500, 1800, but Owner gets in there, right in between, flashing over the Azir wall, actually insane stuff under high pressure.
A lot of people talk about if T1 win here, it's Faker's fourth, but it's also the first and the beginning of such a strong legacy for players like Owner and Zeus. Keria and Gumayushi so young with such a long career ahead of them. This could be the first step in being so dominant and staple names in League of Legends like Faker.
And I love that story so much because T1 trusted in their own amateur program, in their own youth programs, bringing up these players.
But DRX is ready to go. Ningen with the ulti. They're going to look for Gumayushi, but they're going to find Zeus. Half HP here on the Gragas. They fall back to the ruins of the tier 2. T1 confident to hold their lines. DRX is engaged, failed. They will protect their tier 3 turret, but just barely. And another wave is on the way.
Yeah, Baron buff wave coming in. Summoner's blown from Gumayushi, but no ultimate's left. Zeka needs to take a Gragas ult or something along those lines if they want to fight this. Giving it up is not the end of the world either. Takes the Varus ult. Does he decide to throw it out, or does he hold on to it till the next couple waves come in on mid lane? Bot in it falls.
They find Zeus there with the chains. Locking him up with the Everfrost now too, but they gotta be careful. You don't want to engage on the big man, and that means one inhibitor over to the side of T1 thanks to that Baron that Owner stole.
Owner. Funny origin with his name as well. When he joined T1 and was brought up through the program, he had so much respect for the T1 organization. He wanted his name to be Oner, like T1. But everyone just started calling him an Owner instead, and that became his name. Full respect, full commitment to this organization, and really paying them back.
Definitely owning this game as well, despite a couple of hiccups in the early to mid game of Kyosi getting the better hand. That one smite just turned the entire tide of the way the jungle role has been playing out. Now the siege will come in through top. The next objective for T1 is this tier 2. Kyosi getting caught on the recall.
Oh, Pioshik, I don't think this is where you should be, buddy. Zeus on the chase. Pioshik still trying to get away. Juggled back by the Gragas ulti. And it should be nothing but the cleanup here. Faker gets the kill. 5v4 for 40 seconds for T1.
T1 will break open this top inhibitor. You have to imagine DRX could use the Ornal to try to clear out the wave because there's no more Baron buff. And this tier 2 will fall. How much will they press the advantage? So with that numbers down for DRX, 25 seconds left on the Viego.
Tier 3 turret didn't push, but there's no Baron buff. DRX can actually clear these waves out. They can hold the line. Owner already has another one prepped and ready to go here in mid, but again, DRX can clear these. The turrets will take a little bit of damage. They'll suffer the poke, but they'll hold off.
Yeah, with this composition, DRX have to choose their moment so wisely to go all in. They have to wait for Pioshik to revive, and then you find a flank with Zeka. He's got teleport right now, or an ultimate, and fully commit to the play. That's why they felt so pressured. You can see it from their eyes, from their angle on that Baron play. After they got the pick on the Faker, they're thinking, we are going to get outscaled. We're so short range. We have to commit to a Baron play, and they think they've got the advantage with Ren, but not the case. They have to pull out an amazing one now.
They do, and it comes down to this Dragon. Soul for T1, 25 seconds on the spawn. DRX didn't lose the top inhib, so they can find their way in. Double TP's up, but there's no walls in the bot side jungle. Rabadon's finished for Zeka. And Death has evened up the items against Gumayushi. Only a stopwatch is the difference. DRX trying to find an angle into this river. Bot side looks like their best bet. No mid push for them. Need to be careful. Zeus here. Stepping up, dashes away. See Death trying to push out this bot wave so they can find their way into this river. But T1 are trying to keep this mid push so they can threat an inhibitor.
Yep, Faker's done this before for T1. They're trying to pull them apart. Inhibitor down on the bottom side, and Faker shoving up mid.
Well, we've got a 4v3 standoff here in mid right now. Owner gonna join up, Faker gonna join up. Everybody's here except Zeka. Just now hits level 16. Barrel is zoned away from the rest of the team, but he might be able to find a takeover angle. Owner again, looking for that Renata, looking for the opportunity to blow him up. A TP's coming in, but it's coming in pretty late. They try to go in, but it's going to be the objective bounding for the side of DRX. They go for Zeus. They're going to find a ton of damage. Owner's focused down. He goes golden, but he ain't going to live long.
Yoshik, he steals it back for DRX. They get the objective bounty shutdown, and then Owner ultimate the wrong way. DRX, now they can go for Baron.
Stop doubting them. They always find a way. TP coming in from King in 5v4. 35 seconds on Owner and Beryl. That hostile takeover was beautiful. Carrier's trying to find a little bit of vision. They have no smite though. Can Gumayusi steal it? Eyes on Zeus.
Alrighty, let's do it. Zeus is going to have to disrupt a lot here. Carrier looking to zone Barrel away. Def pulls him right back to safety. Ingen is ready to go for Faker, and they find him. Deft again will kill Faker with the Baron, but Zeka dies to the Baron auto. T1 is fighting back. The Baron still at 3,000 HP. Def looking to go. No way in the world. Def dies next. Gumayusi just stole Baron!
Are you kidding me? Guma does it again! He did it last time with the Varus signal! Empowered Varus snipe!
It's over! I think T1 can look to end! 30 seconds on death! Waves coming in, Bottom's down, they're pushing, one Nexus tower left!
This game will be defined by two. Baron steals. Kingen tries to get him as much time as they can. Nice hostile takeover onto 3, but it will not be enough. Barrel is knocked back. Kingen trying to frontline this, but T1 knows what they gotta go for. They're looking for the Nexus. They'll take it down, and T1 are on match point.
I cannot believe it! Twice in a row, Pyosik. One was against the Smite, but Gumayusi steals it. They had Kalista and the Smite both times. This is heartbreak for DRX.
Get me a replay of that second Baron right now. Get me that right now. I need to see that. My goodness. DRX. They are now going to face another elimination game in the year where they have had to face so many elimination games. The perennial underdogs must do it again.
They always have heartbreaking moments in every series, but this one stings so much. The amount of pressure that is on these players now in this Game 4 is unreal.
At the very least, this year has prepared DRX for these moments. The strong mentality to deal with the inhibitor respawning, still coming back with a reverse sweep. They have gone through so much together. They trust each other so much. They have to calm down and reset for the next game. But T1, my goodness, they also never say die. Get right back into that Baron. 2 clutch steals. Yes, you think the other team should be able to secure with those Rens, but the timings on these steals too, from both Owner and Guma, amazing.
It's one of those moments when your jungler is dead, you assume, man, it's a 1 in a million shot to steal that away. But sometimes that's all you need, and Gumayusi lands.
And Zeka was tanking the Baron when they turned. If he didn't fall there, they would have had an extra member to try to take that fight. But losing the Baron with Smite and Kalista against the Varus on the hit is unacceptable. DRX will be kicking themselves.
Those empowered Varus arrows, my goodness, those will catch you. And they have multiple times here in this series already. We can see it in the gold graph with the bounce back and the swing here. My goodness.
It has been an awesome series, and Game 3 was no exception. But with DRX's defeat, we are readying up for match point at the State Farm Amnesty.
Thank you so much, Captain Flowers. I agree wholeheartedly how amazing this series has been, how epic that game was as well. But I got
League of Legends right there,
I got it. Yes, it was definitely League of Legends
but
being
like
played out there.
dramatically so.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing. You watch it and I'm like, I don't know how to do our job. How do we do our jobs now? How do we do?
That's cool. I got a toy thing. I'll do it. You got
All right. You help me. think it makes sense.
Give me the droid thing. All right. So when we look at this initial Baron play, right, the important thing to recognize is the current map state. Because when we look at the top side of the map, we can see a large number of people heading up towards here. The ultimate has already come across to the side. And initially, this is looking like a pretty promising fight for T1 that ends up going in the favor of DRX. So let's start rolling out the clip now, and let's see how things pan out. So because Faker gets isolated on the side, he's going to end up dropping. And with the numbers advantage, DRX are seeing a window of opportunity to force the first Baron. And this is really one of the big break points with which DRX can run away with the game. But as long as T1 members are alive, that is one of the scary things that DRX have to be cautious of. Now, you'll notice as well on the backside,